the cobblestone streets of London. They held a pretty massive secret this past Sunday.
A secret that, no paparazzi lens or fan theory could actually capture until it was already completely over.
Right. Welcome to today's deep dive, where you've tasked us with a very specific mission. We are unpacking the sudden, highly exclusive weekend wedding of pop superstar Dua Lipa and actor Callum Turner.
Yeah, you handed us this huge stack of reports from TMZ, The Sun, iHeart, and Gulf News to try and figure out how one of the world's most famous couples actually pulled this off.
Exactly. I mean, picture this scene. A sleek black cab pulls up, a flash of white lace disappears, heavy doors close at London's historic Old Marylebone Town Hall, and the levitating queen of pop officially becomes a wife.
In just 30 minutes, too.
Right, 30 minutes, no stadiums, no flashing strobe lights. It honestly felt like a covert spy mission, completely bypassing those massive expectations usually attached to global celebrities.
Oh, absolutely. And the world wasn't even invited yet. I mean, the guest list was remarkably small.
Wait, really? How small?
Just 8 people.
8 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, only 8. And reports from iHeart and The Sun describe a very modern bridal statement. She didn't even wear a traditional gown.
I saw that. She wore a white Schiaparelli Haute Couture skirt suit and a blazer.
Right, paired with a wide-brimmed Stephen Jones hat and white Louboutin heels.
Such a good look. And she carried a simple bouquet of yellow flowers, right?
Exactly. While Callum, who, a lot of people are calling a front runner for the next James Bond, he just looked super dapper in a classic navy double-breasted suit.
Okay, so here is my question, though. When you have the resources to rent literally any palace in the world, why choose a 30-minute town hall wedding with only 8 guests? Like, is this a rejection of the whole Hollywood circus?
Well, it ties perfectly into her 2025 British Vogue interview. She said she never really dreamt about being a bride.
Oh, right, I remember that.
Yeah, so for her, getting married wasn't about putting on a show. It was just the decision to grow old with her best friend.
That is really sweet. It is. Grounding this massive life change in a, strictly legal, tiny ceremony keeps it anchored in relatable reality.
I hear the romantic angle. I really do. But I had to push back a little bit.
Okay, go for it.
If it's purely about quiet devotion and relatable reality, then why are they throwing a massive 3-day lavish extravaganza at a 17th century Italian villa in Sicily next week?
Well, that is exactly the mechanism at play here.
So the town hall was just checking the legal boxes early.
Exactly. Doing the legal vows privately in London acts as like a pressure valve. Because they got the intimate part out of the way, they are now free to host the massive celebrity spectacle their social circles expect.
Also, they separate the marriage from the actual party.
Precisely. The upcoming event at Villa Valguarnera in Liguria, Sicily, is a whole different beast. Gulf News reported insane high security measures.
Right, they rented multiple venues just to block fans.
Yeah, and the guest list is star-studded. I mean, Charlie XCX is going, and there's a rumored performance by Sir Elton John.
Elton John. That is wild. It really reminds me of how the music industry works.
How do you mean?
Like, having a private acoustic set in your living room for just your absolute closest friends before you go out and play the main stage at Glastonbury.
That is the perfect analogy. You get the authentic connection first, and the giant Italian networking mega party second.
So they successfully decoupled the deeply personal commitment of marriage from the public performance of celebrity.
Yeah, they really did. But it leaves us with an interesting question to consider as we wrap up this deep dive for you today.
Right.
In an era of highly curated social media mega weddings, does restricting your actual vows to just 8 people make the commitment feel more authentic?
Or, has absolute privacy simply become the ultimate, totally unattainable luxury flex? Something for you to mull over.